Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Jordan, and welcome to what is now called Trading to Second Inform Aguero. And I say that because in my previous episode to this one, I did say I'm going to be changing the name and the objective of this trading series. So instead of trading to a million coins, like I said I was going to be doing, I'm going to be trading to Second Inform Sergio Aguero instead. And there's a few reasons why I did that. It's purely because it sounds a bit more interesting, and also he's not too far away, but he's also not too close to how many coins we have. So it still allows me to make a nice amount of extra trading episodes in this series. So on the screen there, you can see how much he's actually worth at the minute. It's between 850 to 900k, and look at those stats: 90 pace, 91 dribbling, 90 shooting. That's absolutely insane. But anyway, quickly going to jump into the trades, and the first player we pick up is the Inform Debussy with Shadow on him, and also an Inform Quadrado with Catalyst on him. Picked up Quadrado for 51k, and I believe he picked up Debussy for around 18.5k. I'm going to see on the screen now. Yeah, 18.5k. I'm going to try and list him up for 23k, purely because he has that Shadow on him. And then after that, we're going to list up this Quadrado as well, and we list him up for 59.5k, I believe. Purely because he's got Catalyst on again, and I got him like 5k under his cheapest buy it now. So after that, we're going to pick up Rakitic. He's being converted from a centre attacker mid all the way up to a striker, and he's actually got decent stats for a striker. This one does have those plus 10 stats card on him, but he still could easily sell him for around, I think, 23, 24k, purely because he's being converted, and also he does have Catalyst on him there, and we do manage to sell him on for that price. That was a really nice pickup on him. I just randomly saw him and I thought, you know what, I'll just pick him up. I did get a bit more, but nevertheless. Now this guy, he's probably the worst player we're going to pick up this episode. But anyway, he's in this team of the week, I believe, and picked him up for 10k, and that's usually his discard price and his cheapest buy it now. But I picked him up with Shadow on, so I was hoping to maybe sell him for around 13k. But I do actually mess it up, because first time he doesn't sell, and then second time I sell him, I forget to put his bid value to 13k, and he goes to 10.5k. So he basically goes for what I put him up picked him up for in the beginning. But after that, we managed to pick up another Debussy, exactly the same pretty much, with Shadow on again. I think we picked this guy up for a bit cheaper. No, we picked him up for a bit more. My bad. We picked him up for 2k more. We try and list him up for 23.5k again, but he's got that Shadow on him. Then after that, we pick up an Inform Lukaku with Hawk on him. He only adds around k to his total, but we picked him up for 36.5k, well 36.75k. I'm going to try and list him up for around 41.5k, which was the cheapest buy now in the Hawk chemistry style. And I do pick up another one of this exact card, pretty much the exact same price and the exact same chemistry style in just a second. As you can see, my Xbox is going really slow, and it takes a while to list them up. I'll show you listing that up in a minute. And here's the other one as well, exact same, only 250 coins less. I'm going to try and put them up for the same price as well. I just found these two pretty much a minute after each other. I was just looking through, and someone must have put them up at the same time, and I managed to pick them up for the exact same price, hoping to sell them on and try and make around 3k on each, and I think I do. So I'm putting that up there for 41.5k, and you're going to see me in a minute put the other one up for 41.5k as well. But anyway, the next trade we're going to be doing is with a Pandev. Now, I've traded with this guy before, and he isn't the best to trade with because he's not really a desirable player. But we pick him up, he's been converted from centre attack mid to centre mid, and I also picked him up around 1 to 2k less than the cheapest buy now in centre mid, in centre attack mid, should I say. So that allowed me to make around 4 to 5k profit on him, purely because he's been converted and he has Catalyst on as well. So we stick him up for 17k after picking him up for 12.5k. Then after that, we're going to pick up a centre attacker with Milito. So again, another converted player that seems to be working really well so far. And we picked him with Catalyst on again. And we're going to try and we picked him up for, I believe, 16k, something like that. We'll see. I don't know. You guys can see. You can go back and see that. And then I was checking for his other positions as well, converted, using that converted method. And I seen it Inform converted to a centre mid, going for 17k. As you can see there as well, the others were going for 25.5k. And if you include how much it costs to actually convert from striker to a centre mid, that's around 3 to 4k. And finisher as well, that's around 500 coins. So I could easily sell them on for what you'll see on the screen now. So centre attacker mid one, I put them up for 19.5k after picking up for 16.5k. And then this one centre mid, you see 17k. I'm going to try and stick them up for around 23k purely because of that conversion. And then you're gonna list the Debussy up again. Well, one of them, as he didn't sell, but that's to happen for Informed. You're just gonna be patient. Just gonna wait for that player to come around who actually wants to buy an Informed Debussy. You know, there's a lot of better players out there who are considerably cheaper. But anyway, that's a different story. Now the next player we're gonna pick up is actually a Silver Informed. We haven't traded for them in a while. I don't think so. But anyway, pick up this guy, and I just basically found him. His cheapest was, well, he was gone for 39k. First bid was on, and then I just threw one on, and I actually won him for that. And I picked him up for this price purely because the cheapest buy now after this card I ran out, and I actually won him, was around 50k. So I tried to sell him on for around 47k, I believe, 48.5k even. And that made around 6-7k profit on him, so that was actually a really nice profit on that guy. And then after that we picked up another Silver Inform, and it's Emmanuel Thomas. He's being converted only from a striker to a centre forward, but again it was the same story. He was the cheapest at the minute, and I picked him up just my was the only bid. My bid was the only bid, so I just bid on him. And then his cheapest buy now after that was like 68k, and the cheapest buy now on that specific car was actually 63.5k. So I made a really nice deal on that one if no one undercuts me. And then final player is Dos Santos. Now he's been converted as well to a centre mid all the way from a striker, but look at those stats. It's like 86 pace, something like 89 dribbling, 78 shooting I believe, and 80 passing. And for that, for the striker, he is absolutely perfect for the centre mid. He goes around 30 okay, as you'll see. So I picked up 27k. I'm gonna try and sell him off for 34k, as he's got that catalyst on as well, and he was an amazing deal as well. So as you can see on the screen, managed to sell around half our players, maybe around 2/3. Still got some more to sell, but that always happens with Informed trading. It does take a while to sell some players more than others, but I've just got to wait it out. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed the new aim for this series, and I hope you enjoy the fact that it is trading to second Informed Sergio Aguero rather than just trading to the big money like it used to be called. If you liked, anyway, leave a like as always, and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. If you have any comments, have any questions, leave them down below, and until next time guys, I'll see you then.